Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Path of Exile. I already made my account name, forgot to record that. It's Ansem with 3 S's. Because 1 and 2 were already taken. I'm not sure which class is which, so I'm gonna go over and read them. Looks like this game
wept and bled for God
he's
and the
gonna
Order.
start talking.
I would have died for my Templar brothers, every single one. And how do they reward my piety, my devotion? They exile me to the land of the damned, to Rayclast. I know now that my brethren are merely God's tools. He has given me this path to walk, so I shall muster my strength and my power, and my faith. It is my shield against the darkness to come.
Alright. Before I was rudely interrupted by this man, I was going to say it looks sort of like Diablo or Warcraft, and it looks like it's not going to tell me any information about the actual class's abilities and such. It's just going to give me a little monologue here. So let's skip
A simple
this guy.
job, I was told. Silence a big mouth, get a big payout, and no one was going to be the wiser. Tidy, except for one loose end. Me. I would have kept my mouth shut. Professional integrity, it's called. Unfortunately, not something my employers believed in. They raised a toast to a job well done. I drank, and the next thing I know, I'm on this stinking crate bound for exile. It's not a complete loss, I suppose. The way I hear it, there'll be plenty of work for a man of my talents in Rayclast.
Alright, let's move on to this menacing looking man.
I am a warrior, raised to honor my ancestors. To die with a weapon in my hand and the Karui way in my blood. Oriath chained me, made me its slave. For 3 years, I have lived without my family, my pride, my way. I welcome exile. I welcome Rayclast. Hear me, ancestors. A slave stands behind you. A warrior stands before you. And death walks at our side.
Alright, well, let's move on to the boat lady here.
No life
Ranger.
can be owned. Not a deer's, not a rabbit's, and not mine. Every creature has a birth-given right to live however it will, however it can. My right is to hunt, to feed off the wilderness in the understanding that one day, the wilderness will feed off me. The fat lords of Oriath have no such understanding. They call me poacher and thief, clap me in irons and haul me like cargo into exile. No matter. I'll make the forests and mountains of Rayclast my new home. My freedom and my bow, that's all I need.
Alright, move on to this dude, the duelist.
He had it coming. Was I supposed to bear such insults with inaction? Simply because of his high birth? That lord sang a different tune
What's he
with
talking
6
about?
inches of steel in his guts. Now they call me a criminal for defending my honor. I'd do the same again to anyone who crossed me. I care not for riches, little for friendship. The duel is all I need. I may be in exile, but I will carve a road back to Oriath, one foe, one victory at a time. Ill fortune may have banished me to Rayclast, but I will live to hear them scream my name in the great arenas again.
And then the witch.
They were right to fear me. If only they had listened to their cowardice. Had they not taken my home with fire, I would not have taken their children.
Oh.
Now I'm banished to Rayclast. I've heard the dark rumors, seen the terror in the other exiles' eyes. But to me, one land is like any other. The elements are my allies, the dead are my servants, and fear will be my closest friend.
Alright, so it's looking like mage, rogue, warrior, ranger, as it said. Not really sure what to compare this guy to, and a necromancer. This guy seems to
You had
have
it coming.
like a fencing sword.
Was I supposed to bear such insults
I
with
talk every
inaction?
time I click on this.
Simply because of his high birth? That lord sang a different tune with 6 inches of steel in his guts. Now they call me a criminal for defending my honor.
I like the look of
A simple job, I was told.
Shadow
Silence
here
a big mouth,
and
get
this
a big...
Marauder.
A simple job, I was told. Silence a big
Okay,
mouth,
well,
get a
Marauder.
big payout. And no one was going to be the wiser. Tidy, except for one loose end. Me. I would have kept my mouth shut. Professional integrity, it's called.
probably
Unfortunately,
gonna go with
not
the Shadow.
something my employers believed in. They raised a toast to a job well done. I drank, and the next thing I know, I'm on this stinking crate bound for exile. It's not a complete loss, I suppose. The way I hear it,
There we
there'll
go.
be plenty of work for a man.
I don't know what this
in my
league
town.
thing is over there, so I just didn't do anything with it. Twilight Strand. Press Z to view all the items. It says... Oh great, didn't respond for a second. Glass shank.
Nothing like a brisk dip to start the day.
Bastards dumped near 24 of us off that ship. You and me were all that survived the swim. Never was much difference between exile and the death sentence. Once I catch my breath here, we'll take a look around, see what Rayclass has on offer. I thought I saw smoke at those ruins up the beach. It could be worth checking if there's...
Oh. Okay.
Is it possible to murder someone who's already dead?
Okay, so I will be... Sorry. Viper Strike. Oh, it's a socket pull. So I put it in there. This guy's gonna probably be dual wielding daggers. Character sheet. Okay, intelligence, strength, and dexterity. Life, melee damage, accuracy and evasion, and mana. What is this? Oh, it's just my dagger. Viper Strike. Alright. Now it looks like my potions are over here in the 1, 2, 3, 4 menu. Well, let's go then. Bunch of zombie people. Normally a character like this would be probably associated with something like critical chance and critical hit, in my experience. Some new creatures. Oh, is there a way to toggle it to show me items? Skill tree. Whoa! Alright. It's a bit more complicated than I'd like. I'll figure it out. World screen. Now it's a map. Shows me my objective. What's over that map? Apparently nothing. Wait. Oh, okay. It shows me a map right here. That'll be useful. And then events and PvP. Okay. Chest. Tower shield and club. Vest. Is it... Whoa. Is it automatically equipping stuff? It is. Oh! The menu looks exactly like Diablo. Like Diablo 2. That's pretty neat. I have a shield. So, it is very similar to what it looks like. It's very similar to Diablo. Iron Hat, and Orb of Transmutation. What does that do? Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Right click, then left click on the normal item. Failed to apply it. It's currently equipped. Okay. Now it does more damage and has extra stuff, I guess. Okay, so if I right click it, Viper strikes them. M is not hotkeyed to map, it's hotkeyed to microtransactions. Map. Oh, those shoot ranged. One shot them. Use a health potion. Wonder how many of those I have. Alright. So I don't have any skills yet, it looks like. I'm not sure where exactly I'm supposed to be going. What's the hotkey? Map. World screen. U. Okay. I'm just gonna explore around a bit, I think. Viper Strike seems to use up my mana. So that's kind of like a skill. Even though it's like a socket hole in my weapon. Yeah. Somebody walking around over here. Oh.
It's nice
Level
not
up.
being dead yet.
Click here to use your skill point. Okay. So it starts down here, and then goes around. Elemental damage and energy shield. Or physical damage and chaos damage and life. Pretty sure I'm doing physical damage with my daggers, which makes sense. Oh, it's even bigger than I thought it was. Whoa. Okay. Lost my place. Oh, it goes down too? Wow. Just gonna scroll up until I find where I was. Except I have no idea where I was. There. Okay. So it's a very large skill tree. I'm gonna probably upgrade the physical damage, life, and I'm not sure what chaos damage is yet. But I'll figure it out. Passive skill tree. So I put one in there. Is that the only point I get? Because I remember in the other games you got like 1 point for one tree and 1 point for another. Like character screen. You get a point to put in these kind of stats. But I guess not. Maybe I'll figure it out later. Gauntlets. Oh, that's a boss. Alright. He dropped some better stuff. Let's see. That's a mace. Looks like a wand. How much armor? 6 and 6. 8, 8, 6, 6. Sword. Wait. Unidentified. Okay, so I need to scroll over. Identify. Just scroll wisdom miss. I don't know why it showed me the item of stats and stuff before it was identified. 6, 21, 14. I'm gonna identify that then. 6. Life regenerated. That does me not bad, so there we go. 5 to 15. So this one is doing 7 to 12. Damage, attack speed, accuracy, critical strike chance, and it has my Viper Strike. This one, 6 to 9, it's not very good. 5 to 13, this one looks better. It looks like accessory slots like rings and a necklace or stuff are still open. Alright. Lionized watch. I hope I'm heading in the right direction. My game isn't responding. There it goes. Oh, I'm just like right outside the door. Medallion. I don't know what that is. Event notice board? Just medallion again. Oh, PvP. Interesting. I'll have to check that out later. Waypoints. I'm only halfway to that town. Wherever that is. I know how waypoints work because I played Diablo and stuff. Oh. This is descended to courts of the divine temperance. Diablo 1599. I see you have transgressed against your God and your fellow man. You've been a willing vessel for the following sins: theosophical vanity, 3 counts of uploading and promoting heretical beliefs, practicing medicine without qualification. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Ray class tier. Okay, that's just talking. I couldn't read it that fast, but it's like talking about why you've been exiled. Stash? Oh, okay, it's a chest. Put my useless crap in it. Actually, I'd probably rather sell this stuff if I can find a vendor. These guys have
So what you did to
quests.
Hillock out there, Shadow. Your murderous art is the reason you're here, in exile. And it'll be the one thing that sees you through to another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of the putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I feared your kind, condemned you from afar. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lionized watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Alright. Purchase and sell items. So she's got rings. Do you buy them with gold or trade stuff with them? Looks like you buy them with scrolls of wisdom. Sell. Don't want any of this stuff. I got disorganized. There we go. Okay, so I guess currency are also identify scrolls. So now I probably have 2 identify scrolls. Gotta talk to
A
this guy.
sodden shadow staggered from the surf and surveyed the somber strand.
That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, lad. You could poison a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain.
An exclamation point, so I'm assuming he also has a quest.
There's an island a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my merry gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor.
Is it the same
but his
quest that she
medicine
just gave me?
might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Alright. What is drowned dead?
Harold, the Merry Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
Okay.
Hello.
She had something to say about
What
it.
little help I can offer is your... Bestel's ship tore its belly open on the rocks out there, trying to escape from corsairs. The pirates took what they wanted. The scavengers took the rest. Tarkley pulled Bestel from some hideaway in the wreckage. The only one on board to survive.
Oh, that guy's level
Whether
91.
your deal turned his mind, or whether it's just his
Unlimited
nature,
Hawa.
Bestel sails a different course to the rest of us.
That guy. Ooh, don't go over there yet. This guy has a quest.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, don't tell me. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us the moment his blackguards dumped us in the water out there. Just live or die now. Here, have one of these. And no need to thank me. I'm thinking of myself and
What do
the
you give
others
me?
here. The longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Oh, select one reward. Fuck, these are greens. I already have a green on this one. This one takes 2 greens. Physical damage. Okay, let's read these. Icy projectile, which has a chance to freeze enemies it passes through. This projectile fades quickly, reducing damage and freezing chance until it runs out of time and separates completely. So like it does less damage as far as it travels, I'm guessing. Does cold damage. Costs 4 mana. This one costs 7 mana. Has 3-second. Wait, does this one have a cooldown? No, but it has a cast time of almost a second. This one has a cooldown and a 1-second cast time, but it says 3 uses. Throws a trap that explodes when triggered, dealing fire damage to surrounding enemies and leaving an area of burning ground that damages enemies who walk through it. Okay, so it's like mine kind of thing. I don't know what that bar on the bottom is. An AoE, wait, it says on the top. Projectile, spell cold, trap spell, AoE. AoE, lightning spell. 0.8 second cast time, 6 mana cost. Lightning is released from your hands 4 times in quick succession, damaging all enemies in an arc around you. Which adds up to like 12 damage based on that. I don't have much AoE at all. Projectile spell, ethereal knives. Fires an arc of knives in front of the caster, which deals physical damage. It's pretty simple. This deals 4 to 6 physical damage, 9 additional projectiles. I'm not sure what that means exactly. I mean 9 knife shootout, or you have 9 charges before you have to recharge something? Crossblades, projectile, attack, melee, cold. This is projectile and melee at the same time. Attack with increased range, okay. Releasing icy blades from the stuck enemy that fly at other enemies. So you strike an enemy, and then that enemy releases a bunch of other stuff that flies at other enemies. 4 additional projectiles. 6. Oh wait, maybe that blue thing is saying what happens when I upgrade it. Plus 18 melee weapon range. I don't know how much 18 is in this game. 60% of physical hurt. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing that's when you upgrade it or buy it or something, or identify it, I don't know. Oh, you can just right click to remove them from sockets, you don't have to destroy them, like in Torchlight. I'm probably just gonna grab these ethereal knives because they kind of fit. Lionel's Watch, Drowned Dead, Vestal Ness, Nessa. You have something to say about Nessa?
Nessa's the best of us. Not one of Dominus's exiles. A wreck survivor. She keeps us from losing what's left of our minds. Salem's sweet tongue sang it right. The fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places.
Okay.
The walls of this old ruin. Lion Eye's Watch. Defensible enough with a few stout, well-armed veterans. But what have I got? Starving exiles with driftwood clubs and rusted dirks.
Drowned Dead, that's all I've already heard, I think. Quest complete. Ship. This doesn't... So it lights up that, meaning it's probably right there, but this one doesn't have a location. Oh, it's complete. That's why, so I have to go there. What's this question mark though? Doesn't look like there's anything else here to explore. Notice board. Just fun killing everything. Oh, these are like parties, okay. Makes sense. Remember to use flasks, which are health potions and mana potions.
The furnace down at the slaughterhouse. Yes, that's what this place smells like.
Well, alright, my mom just texted me I have to go outside and help her unload the car, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, well, I was gonna record a bit more for this game, but I've got a metric ton of groceries to put away, so I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.